Fox News alert. Are we on the cusp of peace in the Middle East? A massive development out of the White House just in the last hour. President Trump welcoming Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and hinting the world is closer than ever to a deal.
Things that have been going on for hundreds of years and thousands of years, at least we're at a minimum very, very close, and I think we're beyond very close. I'm not just talking about Gaza. Gaza is one thing, but we're talking about much beyond Gaza. The whole deal, everything getting solved. It's called peace in the Middle East.
Trump also announcing Israel and the U.S. aren't alone in the talks.
We agreed to launch a formal trilateral mechanism between Israel, Qatar, and the United States to begin a dialogue to enhance mutual security, correct misperceptions, and avoid future misgivings.
And once again, underscoring the importance of getting the hostages home.
If accepted by Hamas, this proposal calls for the release of all remaining hostages immediately, but in no case more than 72 hours. So the hostages are coming back, and I hate even saying this from the standpoint, doesn't sound right, but it is so important to the parents. The bodies of the young men, I believe in almost all cases, the young men are coming back immediately.
Some of the main points from the White House's 20-point plan. If both sides agree, war will immediately end. Within 72 hours, all hostages returned. Israel will release 250 life sentence prisoners plus 1,700 Gazans. Hamas members who commit to peaceful coexistence, decommissioned weapons will be given amnesty. Aid immediately sent into the Gaza Strip. Gaza will be governed under temporary transitional governance entitled the Board of Peace, and that will be chaired by President Trump. An economic development plan is put in place by President Trump to rebuild Gaza. Hamas and other factions agree to not have any role in the governance of Gaza. And the U.S. will work with Arab partners to develop a temporary international stabilization force. Israel will not occupy or annex Gaza. Additionally, interfaith dialogue processes will be put into place and established, and conditions may be in place for a pathway to Palestinian statehood. And the U.S. will establish dialogue between Israel and Palestinians for coexistence. It's quite the plan. The White House also releasing a map detailing the different phases of IDF withdrawal within Gaza. Hey, it's Will Cain. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News channel on YouTube. It's the best way to get our latest interviews and highlights. And click to subscribe to the Will Cain podcast for full episodes right now.